Ladies and gentlemen, oh fuck, my bad. We are back. It's another video. Today is a back day. Now, the person that I wanted to train with today, or he wanted to train with me today, reschedule due to work ethics, whatever the fuck. So I can actually film the video today. Damn, everybody's busy. It's always something to either reschedule, they can't make it. I'm the only one with, let's say, a shitload of free time. So, that's not to make fun of people. You know, I respect their decision. But just like, damn. I have a lot more time on my hands than I need to. Right, because I'm just home every day doing nothing but going to the gym. Might start going 6 days a week. Well, I want to. Just due to some complications. That's not a possibility right now. So, I guess this entire neighborhood owns fucking dogs. Damn. Anyways, what's gonna be content in this back day today? Deadlifts, obviously. I'm gonna try, today is a heavy day, so I'm gonna try to do 405 for 5 reps. I feel like I got it in me. I feel like I do. Because last week, when I did 405 for 3, right, I noticed that I had enough energy in the tank for one more rep. Like, I felt good. Like, I felt fresh. I feel like I keep fucking stuttering, dude. Fuck. What I'm trying to say is, I feel like I could have done a 4th rep mid-set instead of 3. But I wanted to keep in 3 just in case. But today we're going to push ourselves a little bit harder. And you know what? Perfectly fine with me. That's my type of intensity anyways. Then after deadlifts, I kind of want to do lat pull downs first. And then we move on to 2 exercises for biceps. Maybe even 3. So 2 for back, 3 for biceps. Now that might seem a little bit unfair. And you might ask, why 3 exercises for biceps and only 2 for back? Well, prior to deadlifting is one of the main forms of exercises, the main compound lifts, right? And that lift is not a joke. Like, it puts a lot of serious stress on your posterior chain, meaning that it's basically like combining 2 isolation exercises together. So, just to sum it up, it puts a lot more workload than just 1 isolation exercise does. So it basically counts as 2 isolation exercises for the back, even though it's mostly a hinging movement. But regardless of that, I feel like we don't need another back movement after some heavy ass pull downs and heavy ass deadlifts to make it 6. And with the amount of time we have, I don't even know, because I don't know how long we're gonna be fucking waiting for a deadlift platform to be available. And I'm already out of breath because it's so fucking hot outside. Damn. I'm used to going more in the winter. I mean, I still will. If you guys want to see more winter 3 a.m. shit, I'll gladly do that before the new year ends. Thinking of going to LA, right? If you guys want to see more of that winter shenanigan, let me know. Leave a like on the video, maybe, perhaps. I'm all ears to further opinions, to better my content, right? Right? Maybe I'll even go to Iron Mine or the underground powerhouse that we went to like mid-March, mid-April. Yeah, it's mid-April. I'll return to that. I gladly will. Because, hey, you know what? I'm more of a winter gym rat than a summer gym rat. Because this is ridiculous. This is like, I'd rather freeze in the fucking cold than die of like a fucking heat stroke. You understand? Hopefully I don't get wet. Okay, we're good. I just have to turn on the fucking sprinklers. Whatever, you guys understand the gist. I'm kind of in uncomfortable pants right now, because just walking alone is fucking uncomfortable. But you guys understand the idea. Am I right? So, maybe we might get something at Dollar Tree. Maybe not, who knows. But, whatever. Just sum it up. If you guys want to see more of that LA fitness content at 3 a.m., I will gladly do it. I'll gladly tag Tubby along as well. If you guys want to see more videos with Nate, I'll do it. Like, I'm all down to go to the gym at 3 a.m. But yeah, let's just get in there. So we got ourselves a deadlift platform, but we're gonna have to be a little bit further away just for this, camera angle to work. So, fuck. Okay. I fucking hate this. It's fine. Might have hit the backside of my foot, but it's fine. We're good. We're good. So we're just gonna see how this other weight feels, and then eventually work our way up to 405. Hopefully hitting it for 5 reps consecutively. So, but, other than that, we should be relatively good to go. Alright. You guys standing in the middle of my camera. Hopefully you realize this. So just a weensy bit of chalk, and then we'll be relatively good to go. Well, that's mine, sorry. You guys need me to move it, or? You sure? Okay. Okay. Let's just work our way up. Just like so. Slide on. Second goddamn plate. I mean, this guy over here is cleaning up the other racks, so we could just use those plates, if anything. And then finally we'll have a normal looking 405 deadlift prior to most of the plates being fucking gone. So I'm just tired, like walking around. I fucking hate it. I can't tell whether that's a genetic issue or that I'm just a bit over the top when it comes to my weight. Okay, let's just grab the other plates and get this shit going. There we go. Just slide on that third fucking third fucking plate, cookie, or the fuck your ass wants to call it. Ugh. Okay. Oh my goodness. Okay. Let's grab the other two plates that nobody's really using. Hopefully they don't mind, because there's not another barbell over here. So it's not like they're gonna use these other plates anyways. So we're just gonna slide that fucking bastard in. God damn it. Okay. I fucking hate this. They can never afford a fucking deadlift jack. You wanna know why? Because this is a goddamn Planet Fitness and not a powerhouse. So we don't have deadlift jacks here. But that doesn't mean we can still do lightweight. Of course we can go heavy. It's just breathtaking at times. Right? If you want to go with a heavy bastard, you're gonna need to prove it. Okay. So my next plan is to just rest for a bit. Even though this is technically supposed to be a warm-up. But I'm gonna need some time to prep. If I want to try doing this for 5. And I might need clips. Not too sure. I'll just cut into it once I do it. Okay. So, order of the wise. Definitely not doing that for 5 reps. Little weaker from last week, but you know what? That's fine. We're good. So I think instead what we're gonna do is, because I don't think I could do that again. So what we're gonna do instead is maybe make a slight, drop set. Not really a huge one. Maybe I might do this for one more set, 3 reps, if I have enough energy in me, but most likely not enough. But no, you're good. I don't want to cook myself too much. Relatively speaking. Still gonna need my lower back just for mainly stability and any other exercise you can think of. So that includes pull downs, biceps, curls, anything really. I might try this again for 3 more reps. Might be a struggle. But we'll see. I'm just gonna test that. And once we're able to do it, once we're not, that's how we're gonna be making a drop set. Just 3 heavy, hard working sets on a deadlift. And then we can move on to lat pull downs. And after that, some dumbbell curls. See how my biceps feel afterwards. But yeah, let's cut to the next set. Okay. Yeah, I'm definitely not doing that for another rep. Oof. Ugh. Okay. I'd call that a set. Not really typically a 1 rep max, like strength wise, fatigue wise. So just to speed things up, I'm gonna just probably change this to 315 and then go for 5 reps at least. Maybe I might do a burnout set, etc., etc. But at the very least, 5 reps, which is something that I think I can manage. So let's just do that. Okay. Oh fuck. Okay. Oh. That was fun. That was fucking fun. Oh boy. Yeah, that does it for me. Let's move on to pull downs if they're free. Not really too sure if they're open subjectively. I can always check. Well, the pull down machines are occupied, so I don't really see much use for them anyway. So let's just warm up with some dumbbell curls. Okay, that's a warm up. Let's just hop right into our main set. I don't think we should do anything bigger than the 60s. Actually, you know what? I'll try the 50s first. Actually, no, the 50s are just gone. I want to try something lighter to see how good I feel. Because, the 35s are 35s, but if I want something close to the 60s, or maybe even the 70s, I'm most definitely going to have to improvise doing so. I could try the 70s. I could try the 70s. I'm not really sure how that's going to feel. I mean, if I can rep out the 60s, then surely, you know what? Fuck it. First set's going to be the 70s. Not really probably going to get much, maybe at least 4 or 5 reps compared to, the 60s. That's probably going to be the most I've ever done because the most I've ever done was a 70 for 2 reps, I think. I don't know. I'm not really too certain. But let's grab our straps. Let's just do the 70s. Fuck it. Might as well. Okay. Bloody hell. Ooh. Actually, more than I thought I would get. That felt pretty good. Well, we're definitely not going to keep that for 2 more sets. I say drop down maybe to the 60s or 55s. A little bit of swinging, but form is decent. What can I say? But I'm not at that level or certain territory where I just rep this shit out, no problem, no swinging, just all control, like Sam does. I'll get there, but there's going to be some costs, of course. But let's just do a drops. Okay. Oh my god. What the fuck? Strap. Okay. 55s are a lot harder now. Prior to curling the 70s for what, 4 reps, 5 reps on each side? I don't fucking remember. That was good. I don't really care if my strength, bicep wise, deteriorated. We're sticking with the 55s for one more set. And then hopefully go into the pull downs. And then we're good for 2 more bicep workouts. I don't really know what exactly. Maybe some isolation work, machine wise. Maybe some hammer curls for dumbbells. I don't know. I'll think of something. Let's just move on to this last set. Okay. Oh god. Okay. That felt amazing. Yeah, I don't think those pull down. Actually, I think there's one free. Oh, that felt good. That's gonna feel better later. Sorry. That's most certainly gonna feel better later. But let's go do something next. Pull down machine acquired. Now what's left to do is change the attachment, which I pray that they. What the fuck? Okay, well, the attachment's fucking gone. Wait, what? What the fuck? Where'd the fucking attachment go? Are you kidding me? There were 2. There's somebody using that shit? Ah, great. Where'd the fucking other one go? There were 2. Oh, god damn it. Okay. Well, actually, wait. Is that it right there? There it is. There it is. Let me just go ahead and yoink this. Don't really need this close grip. Fuck that. We're trying to grow some wings here. Even though thickness is also part of a good back, relatively speaking. So let me just put this all the way over here, and then we can get this shit going for 3 sets. I don't know how much time we relatively have left. I think we have until 45. And I don't know what fucking time it is. I don't have my goddamn watch on me. So let me just go ahead and put it on real quick. If I even know where I threw it. Yeah. That's, no. There it is. Okay. It is 8:03. And I got here around 7:15. So we have until 45. That's perfect enough for 1 more back workout and 2 more bicep workouts. And with that, I don't think there's any other bicep workout I can do other than the machine preacher and the standard machine curl. Because there's not really a lot of bicep movements I can do right now. I could do cable curls. You know, there's a cable right here that nobody really uses. I could do that. And then we can go to the machine curl. And perhaps maybe save the preacher curl for another time. I'm not too sure. That's not important right now. We can decide that later. right now what's important is working on this. And that's not to say that other workouts aren't just as important. Of course they are. It's just we need to focus on shit right now and worry about other shit later. So let's just. I don't fucking know. I don't fucking remember which. Was it 180? I think that was like my top set. I mean, I could try full stacking it, but I'm not really going to get anywhere with that. So 3 sets, moderately heavy, till failure. Maybe I'll save the final set for a burnout or whatever the fuck. That's still to be determined. Let's see how this first set feels. Okay. So that was the first set. Not too shabby. Although my only problem with this cable is 2 more. My only problem with this cable machine is the attachment itself is hanging way too low. So whenever I try to retract my scapula and back fully, it just slams the cable machine instead of leaving at least some sort of space. That's something I don't know how to fix. Unless they install a clipper machine like right here or something. I don't know, but this is relatively too low for me. And this bench is certainly not adjustable, so I can't make it any steeper than it is already. So we're just gonna have to work with this. So 2 more sets just like that. Maybe the final set is a burnout. And again, still to be determined. Okay. That's good enough for me. There's also another issue doing these. My shirt is too tiny, so it lifts up, and my butt crack is visible. That's something that I find very annoying. I need to buy new shirts. That was pretty good. I increased the weight just a little bit. Not too heavy. Got better results. So what I'm thinking next is probably going to be a burnout set. So let's just change that shit to like 140, and just trying to burn it out as much as we physically can, and then we'll be relatively done over here. So. Okay. Oh wow. Okay. We're done here. Let's go do something else. So this was relatively free, so we can actually work our way up with this. Start with a warm-up weight. Whilst we're at it, whilst I'm doing this warm-up set, I'm thinking we do 3 sets on these, and then one more bicep or forearm exercise. I don't know, I'm kind of running out of options here. So we're gonna need to think of something quick, so it's nice and easy to get done. And then isolation is over. Then we could do our usual pose down. So I'm not gonna be really certain about it. So that is still kind of like a to be determined kind of thing. I know the camera angle is shit. Can't find anything better. Maybe that spot might work. It's just like a temporary solution because I don't have a fucking tripod. But we'll think of something. So I'll just rest for 1 to 2 minutes. Then get to my first working set, and then go from there. Okay. So that was pretty good. 2 more sets just like that. With this one, I don't really want to focus on control. Just mostly pump. Right. If anything, if I really wanted to focus on bicep control, then preacher curls would be my best friend for that. For this one, I think it's all about the pump. Even though I relatively did this with the first set being like a squeeze focus set on heavy days, especially like this one, I prefer it nice and heavy and pumping it out until I can't physically move my arm anymore. So I think that's what matters mostly. If anything, 2 more sets just like that. I'll keep the weight the same. I don't really need anything heavier than this, so I can crank out some reps. And we'll move on to one final exercise. Okay. Beautiful. Oh man. I forgot how much I love to train arms. You know, typical gym rat shit. But that feels relatively good. One more set just like that. Okay. Okay. Honestly, I say we keep it at there. I mean, if anything, I'll probably superset this shit with forearms. Maybe 2 sets off camera, and then we'll go pose down. Because I don't see a lot of other options as of concurrently, and we leave in about 15 minutes, so that should be plenty of time. This feels good. Let's just go do those reverse curls and then pose down. Okay, so those supersets felt really good. And You know, honestly, the best part about a busy gym right now is you usually get the locker room all to yourself, and that way people don't get in the way. You know, there's some people there, well, like not a lot. You know what I'm saying? So that reverse curl thing about bobber, I can't feel my forearms. Oh god. Okay. Now let's see what we built so far today. I'm gonna need to take this shit off. In the end, so worth it. Oh yeah. I'll call these 17 to 18-inch arms nothing. I'm out of breath. It's incredibly difficult to hold a vacuum pose of any sort. Oh yeah. Oh, look at that. What the fuck? Dude, this is fucking ridiculous. What the fuck? What the fuck? Oh my gosh. Okay, let's get a little back action. I'm satisfied almost. Go ahead, go ahead. No, that's alright. Okay. I'm satisfied. And that was a total of what, like, honestly, I don't even know. Like, maybe uh, 15, 18 sets for the day. Not really too sure. Somewhere around that range. That's really good for me. Honestly, if I had more time, I would have added in more workouts. But, you know, I have to be time. I have to be. Can't really get. I can't really get the shirt on. I need a new one. Like I was saying, I don't want to be too time consuming with the amount of time I have today. You know, compared to me working out for 3 hours straight. You guys remember those videos? That was fun. Like I could barely work out after like the second hour. That was fun. I would gladly do that again if I had the chance to. But just right now we have to work with what we have to work with. So I'm hungry. I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna eat. Maybe Thursday I'll get Cane's after chest day. Some volume work. Then again I might just come home to a whole fucking pizza maybe. Even though that was last night's dinner. I don't know. Kind of running out of dinner options. I haven't been to Costco at all this week. I'm gonna need to start doing that again. Maybe later this week. I'm not really too sure. Dude, I'm fucking starving. I am starving. Today was insane. Enough talk. Let's get the fuck out of here. Alright, we are out. So that was a really good lift. I will say that. And the forearm finisher was just the icing to the cake that we needed. That was good. Ah, there's something in my eye. Oh, god damn it. What the fuck flew in my eye? Dude, I was having a fucking... I think it's gone. My hat keeps falling off. I need a new hat. I need my old hair back. Damn, I missed that shit, dude. It's growing back. Like, slowly but surely. But it's not, growing... It's not growing back fast enough. Alright, that's something that I need to happen before my senior year starts. And by the end of 2026, I should have my hair grow back over here. And once I turn 18, my parents definitely can't force me to shave it. So, and we'll be good for the rest of my life. So, I will say this, pump was immaculate. Pump was nice as always. Like I said, because, I already explained this before. I'm just a lifter who likes to lift more sets than the average person, right? Because that's what really gets me going. Honestly, you could do some methods, like the Mike Mentzer method, or something like that. But then again, there's also another method where you could just get an insane workout done just from 2 exercises alone. Where as long as you go relatively hard on your sets, you'll make progress. Actually, you'll make just the same amount of progress as a person who does 15 to 20 sets in one gym session. You could do a third of that volume and still make decent progress. It's just I don't choose to do that as such. Right? I'm a more volume kind of guy compared to doing something of like 2/3 of what I do on a daily basis. So that's just, to sum it up, that's just sort of not my style. I hate these fucking voice cracks. Oh, whatever. Point is, back day, immaculate. Definitely not hitting 405 for 5. I didn't even have one more in me, which was weird. Because my form was good. But just probably not enough to do those 2 extra reps. But it's fine. We'll progress towards that. So next week is going to be a max out week for deadlifts. So I'm excited for that. Maybe I can get 475 raw at least. No belt, because I don't have a fucking belt to use whatsoever. Oh, fuck, bloody hell. What the fuck? What the fuck landed on my fucking shirt? Oh, holy shit. Do these bugs not know where the fuck they're flying? Jesus Christ. What the fuck was that? That was a bunny. Fucking hell. Oh, god damn it. Are you serious? It was huge too. I don't even know what that was. That was definitely not a cicada. Cicadas are fucking dead. And they'll come back in the next 7 years So, oh, what the fuck was that? I got chills. Because, you know, I'm not an insect type of guy. If they land on me, I just got chills. Bloody hell. Oh my goodness. It's whatever. Do these insects not know where the fuck they're flying? There's lights everywhere. Jeez. I wasn't fucking relatively scared. Like that sort of caught me off guard. I don't know what the fuck that was. Definitely not a firefly. It was big. What was that? What could that have possibly been? I don't know, forget about it. Damn, I got chills. Fuck, I got chills, dude. Whatever. Point is, back day was a success. Tomorrow's legs. And we're gonna be squatting. I'm gonna try to get my pants back because I can't squat in, you know, cargos. I mean, I can. I just won't go all the way down. And that's something I'm trying to fix because that's my weak point in squats. So, yeah, no, I don't have anything else to say. Whew. I'm so fucking hungry. I swear if there's nothing in my fucking refrigerator, I'm gonna be so pissed off. Might have to order takeout. Or actually, I might just have to go to Cane's today. I don't know. Still, I'm trying to do Cane's on chest day. Because that's when it'll really hit the spot. I mean, back day as well. But just like, in a way, some foods go with certain days, right? I mean, it could be a preference. Anybody could realistically just mix that with that and have that same meal with that same day. But personally, in my opinion, I just think every meal should have a sort of sweet spot to hit in your body, depending on which day you do. So like, let's say you did back and biceps today. What's the right food for that? Chipotle. Right. But then again, I like to switch between the two. So back days, I'd usually have Chipotle. And wait, what? No, fuck, what? Chest days, I'd usually have Chipotle. And for back days, big ass Caniac combo at Cane's. Because ever since I tried Cane's, I could see why people like it. The fries are so fucking addicting. Fucking hell. I knew just from that one portion, which is single-handedly their biggest portion that they serve. I knew for a fact that shit was small. That shit was not gonna be enough for me. I need like 2 or 3 more of those portions. Just to make some sort of gains out of it, right? And of course, you know, sleep, recovery, which is something I usually do. Well, not usually, always do. There will be certain times that I would just pull an all-nighter just to go to the gym at 3 a.m. Because if I go to sleeping for like 1 to 2 hours, so I usually go to bed very late, then I feel extremely unwell and sore. So at that point, I might as well stay up the whole night so that my body can rest fully afterwards, right? I know it sounds stupid, but I'd rather walk in there not sore than sore and completely just fatigued due to inadequate rest. So, yeah. Nothing much else to say. So tomorrow's legs. So I'll see you guys tomorrow.